Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to Scrolls, where today I am on the test server where there has been a patch released. Yes, test server patch 0.118, otherwise known as the wild patch. Yeah, I'll just go over changes. Testing grounds has been updated, mulligan and timer remains, and a new super resource called wild has been added. See the dev blog for more details. So I'm going to put a link to the dev blog in the chat, not the chat, the bit. What was it called? What the heck is it? What? Detail bit. You know what I mean. That bit. Linking you to the dev blog so you can see what it says there. And I should do my best to explain it in this video also, but I'm pretty bad at explaining things, so it's probably best you just look at the blog. Also, Owl is now a 1/1/1 with flying. This means it can move to anywhere on your side, but increases its countdown by 1 when moving. Sister of the Owl now costs 5, only summons 1 owl. Mystic Altar now probably increases countdown of target by 2. Ember Bonds and Magma Pack are fixed. Ice Cave and Stony Mountain are darker. Sound synchronized and Select Scroll in your hand now shows what your resource will be after paying its cost. So, wild. Let's try and explain this. In the game I'm going to play, I'm going to be using this deck to try and show it off. So, wild is a new resource type. And that's how good I am at explaining it. No. It's a resource type. Say you have... Oh, how am I going to explain this? Oh, I'm so bad. Right. You can sacrifice for wild as you would for any resource. So you can sacrifice fertile soil for growth, decay, or wild or scrolls in this case. You can only sacrifice for wild if your other resources are... But now... Okay, say I have... To sacrifice for wild, I would need at least 1 growth and 1 decay for this deck. So if I have any growth, I can't sacrifice for wild. If I have any decay, I can't sacrifice for wild. If you have 2 growth and 2 decay, the maximum wild you can sacrifice for is 2. So yeah, it's capped at the lowest resource. So if I have 5 growth and 2 decay, the maximum wild I could get up to is 2. So I hope that explains that. But yeah, wild is an extra resource which can be used for any of your cards. So if I did have, say, 4 growth and 4 decay, I could play anything that costs 8 growth. So I could play God Hand, it would use up the 4 growth and the 4 wild. And I could use Decorageddon if I wanted, it would use up 4 decay and then 3 wild. So yeah, it basically is a middle resource which can be used for any resource faction thing. I'm so bad at explaining. Probably best if I just go in a game and demonstrate it. So yeah, I shall do that now. Okay, so right, good luck. Let's do this, and there we go. Right, so, hand is fun. We have Damning Curse, Ragged Wolf, Frostgale, Unleashing Power, Earthborn Mystic. Let's mulligan it. Good, it's even better. Right, so we have Decay, Growth, and Wild. Wild cannot be increased above your other resources. So before we can sacrifice for Wild, we first need to have a Growth and a Decay resource. So we're going to sacrifice for Growth first. We go to Damning Curse. So yeah, Wild basically uses up... that's a really bad way of explaining it. Say I had 2 Growth, 2 Decay, and 2 Wild. I could cast something for 4 growth, because it would use up for 2 growth resources and the 2 wild, so wild can be used for anything, as long as it's extra. So we're going to go with, let's go with some, I think I'm going to have to go for growth. We'll get rid of Return to Nature. It's going to be difficult to get into decay for this deck, but we'll see. Oh, this is so hard to complete. I'll try reading out what they put on their website. They said, you gain wild by sacrificing scrolls, which we know, just normally sacrificing for resources. So here I'm going to sacrifice for decay, just because I can. I probably shouldn't have sacked that, but whatever. So yeah, so next turn I can sacrifice for wild. You can only have as much wild as you have in your minimum resources, so I would be able to get to 1 wild. If I sacrifice for another decay, I'll be able to have 2 wild, and so on. So yeah, we'll go for wild here. There's no benefit for me going to growth here, because wild will spend it, so we'll go for wild. So now I can play anything that costs 3 growth or 2 decay. As it happens, I don't want to do either, so let's end my go. So this can't happen in a mono resource deck. It can only be multi-resource. So if you have 3 colours, you need all 3 on at least 1 before you can sacrifice for wild. It's complicated. So I'm currently technically on 3 growth or 2 decay. Why is he separating things? This is weird. Save up for Quake Iron Bile. Feels like a good idea. Let's get rid of a Rat King. Oh no. I am 3 turns away from 4 turns. That's probably not good enough. I've got veteran. Let's get rid of Rat King. So I think Frostgale will be useful against Order. And he's kind of not protecting anything, so we'll just go with veteran. Fleetness, is he going with like a sort of Gojo's build? In which case, Iron Bile Frostgale might be for play here. So I don't want 2 Iron Biles, so we'll go for more growth. Yes. That way I can get Iron Bile, Frostgale. Does mean his things attack more, but next time just go for Quake and wipe his board. So if I want to go for 2 wild, I need to sacrifice for more decay. So I'll be looking to do that soon. But first of all, I need more growth, so I can play Quake. So now I can start playing veterans, which is good. Right, so veteran will work. We'll sacrifice for scrolls. Maybe Eclipse isn't really needed in this deck. We'll see. There's going to be so many multi-resource decks viable now, I'm guessing. I mean, I already know Go Draw is going to be good. You can now stick improved resources in that deck quite easily. So I look forward to that. Deck sacrifice God Hand. Scrolls, we've got Frostgale and another Eclipse. I think we'll go first also here. Oh no, let's go for another veteran because keeping 2 veterans might be quite good. I should have put them the other way around. I'm bad. Oh. Eclipse. Draw me a creature! Languid? No. Oblivion Seeker. Okay, so I can Oblivion Seeker here if I want to. So let's do that. So Eclipse also uses up Wild, which is quite nice. So I can first also my Oblivion Seeker next turn, which is quite groovy. I'm liking Earthborn Mystic in draw decks. In Go Draw you can get Heritage or Divine Mark, or in this deck you can get Languid, Brain Lice if I added it in. So quite a few cool things going on there. Here we go, first also. So now I can sacrifice for Decay. So that means next turn I can sacrifice for Wild. And I think we'll just go for a wee. That's not right, we'll go for Languid. Okay. So, yeah, there's no benefit. It's always best here to sacrifice for wild rather than growth or decay, because for wild could be used for either. So we'll go for that. We'll get rid of Eclipse because I'm already doing well for resources now. I mean, previously it was really hard to ramp up to decay in this deck, which is why Eclipse was so good. But now I'm technically on 4 decay and 7 growth, so it's all good. Iron Bile Quake. Is that the right play? Doesn't feel like it. Damning Curse. Just Fertile Soil maybe? If getting 3 damage in on here is pretty decent though. Because then I can Quake next turn. Yeah, we'll just do that. Oh, this is so cool, I like it. Wetland Ranger. Okay, so I could Fertile Soil here, that'll get me down to 1 growth. And then I can Iron Bile, Frost Gale. That'll kill those two, so we'll go Fertile Soil. Iron Bile, Frost Gale. And then I can sacrifice for Decay again. We'll get rid of Rat King. So next I can sacrifice for Wild still. We'll Languid this, so it's just completely rubbish. So I'll Harvest a Quake next turn. Oh god. That's going to get Languided. Languided. Return to Nature as well. Let's play Quake. Let's check out for scrolls. So I can use them. So we'll go Quake. Boom. Frostgale I can't play because I'm short of Wild. I think I'll just go Let's go Return to Nature. Let's get rid of it. And then Languid it. Keep drawing scrolls. So now just outright play Oblivion Seeker, which is pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to sacrifice for resources. We'll go for Wild. And we want Harvester, and we want Quake. I could have played 2 Harvesters. Let's play Earthborn Mystic. I can start pinging it so I can draw Languids or Unleashing their power. Either way, it's good. Oh, got a Blessing Haste. Should have bothered that, but there you go. That's nitpicking. Necrogeddon. I could play Necrogeddon if I wanted. Yeah, it was. Let's go for the old Sacrifice for Decay. He's repeated what I just said. Sacrifice for Decay, Sister of a Fox, Necrogeddon play. Boom. It might be even viable just to add Nuru to this. Imagine Nuru with Necrogeddon and all these husks. If I take down an idol, then maybe on 5 attack could be so awesome. Let's just spread them out a bit. Don't know why, but usually best to. Does leave me short some cards though, but I've got 5 husks on my field. It's going to be tough for him to wipe the board. And I have 2 of the best cards in the game in my hand. So, yay for me! I shall veteran to the back cellar. Veteran brings me down to... I want to play... let's just go to the harvester. I'll get another one. Yay! So we'll go veteran, Oblivion Seeker, I think. I hope to draw fertile soil. See if I can draw God Hand. No, not Damning Curse though. Let's see what I draw. Sister of a Fox. Fertile Soil. Okay, so we'll go Oblivion Seeker Fertile Soil. I don't want to Fertile Soil once on the field. It seems that's attacking next turn. I can language with my Spare Wild. Oh, this is fun. There we go. Husks are attacking next turn. This is so weird. I'm on 7 decay, 10 growth, round 19, and I've only played 1 ramp scroll. That seems pretty good. Something might have to be done with memorials in this, but we'll see. There might have to be lots of testing for this. What can I do? I can take all that out. That seems pretty decent. Let's go to Frostgale. Do that, take out the idol. So we can activate Dominion, even though I don't need to because I've got nothing in this deck that does anything with it. Now I'll just spam stuff. Harvesters. Ace of Vendors. Okay, GG. So there you go. We have Wild. It seems pretty cool. Yeah, look out for this sometime in the future, hopefully. Anything that can be done to make multi-resource decks viable is at least worth a try. So I'm glad they're looking at going in this direction, and I'll keep you posted on what's going on because it's going to take a lot of experimenting to get right. Yep, I shall see you next time. Goodbye.